still can't get over how cheap fuel is over here.
So cheap, isn't it?
That was 10 gallons for $19. That's like £15 for 10 gallons. That is cheap, cheap, cheap. Good, beautiful morning, guys. How are you today? Hope you're feeling fresh and well and beautiful. Another fine and fantastic day today. It is Saturday, and we have just checked out our hotel in a place called South Boston, which is nowhere near the actual Boston. Yeah, we're like kind of in the middle of nowhere. We drove about 6 hours yesterday from the Outer Banks, kind of northwest-ish, and then we just checked out the hotel, and now we're going to drive again today, which is about 120 miles, which is going to take us to a mountain region, which is actually the same kind of mountain region as the Smoky Mountains, and there's a road which goes all the way through, which is called the Skyline Drive?
Skyline Drive, yeah.
Starline Drive?
Skyline.
Skyline.
Mm-hmm.
The Skyline Drive. And we're basically going to be driving kind of half of it today, staying in a hotel, driving the next half kind of tomorrow. And apparently it's like, did you say it's 100?
This section, I think we're going to like 105 miles.
It's like 105 miles of this mountain kind of drive, and there's like 75 stops along the way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to get some cool scenic shots and stuff today. But the cloud is a little bit grey, and it does say it might even rain today.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow, which is kind of typical that we're going to do some scenic outside sort of stuff when it's kind of rainy, but we're still going to make the most of it. And how are you today, Holly?
I'm great, thank you.
You're great?
Great. I had pancakes for breakfast, so
Holly's had pancakes. I had an omelette with some
raspberry syrup.
Yeah, I didn't have raspberry syrup on my omelette. She had raspberry syrup on her pancake.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the day.
Afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
We charge $20 for your vehicle to come
Yep.
into the park unless you have a parks pass.
Nope.
Your receipt will be good for 7 days, so you can enter and exit as much as you'd like while you're in the area.
Is there any places you'd recommend stopping?
You know, you're going to have beautiful overlooks if it's clear about every 2 or 3 miles.
Okay.
I would say definitely if you're driving throughout the park, 54 miles from here is Big Meadows. That's where the visitor center is.
Okay.
They may still be open because it's the weekend. It's a great place to stop, stretch your legs. The meadow there is spectacular.
Oh, amazing.
A lot of wildflowers right now.
Oh, awesome.
So enjoy your trip.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There we go. Goodbye.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. 3 hours later, with balancing your glide cam.
It does take me a while, but I get there. Basically, we have arrived at the place is called this.
Shenandoah, is that how you say it?
Shenandoah.
Are we saying this right?
We've made it to Shenandoah, and basically, let me show you the map. So,
Where are we? I reckon we're here.
So we're at one of these. We basically drove in down here, and we drove up a little bit, and this whole drive goes all the way up, which is 105 miles all the way up here. But we're staying tonight around.
We get off here and, you know.
So we're staying in a hotel around here today. So we're going to drive this little section today, and we're going to take some shots on my Sony FS700 and the glide cam. And Holly,
It's me.
that's Holly, who's going to try taking some pickies.
Piggies! Of the nice grey.
Yeah,
Weather.
it's a bit of a shame.
Looks good through here. That tree looks really good.
It's a little bit of a shame that today, the day we chose to do the Skyline Drive,
I really like the tree.
Holly is very good at like filming where she needs to film.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, it's just a shame it's a little bit grey and it's real hazy if you see over there.
It's meant to thunder though. It
blue.
looks quite nice over there.
If we could...
It's meant to thunder though, that could be good.
If it does thunder and I can capture that on a time lapse,
We'll probably get struck by lightning. That would also be epic.
Yeah, I want that. So Holly just got my vlog camera out for me and she was like, you need to vlog Rex. She's basically named her GoPro.
Well, it asked for a name when you connected to Wi-Fi, so I called him Rex.
So this is Rex, and she basically wanted me to vlog us putting it onto the camera.
He's had so many adventures.
He has. He's been on a lot of adventures.
He's been on the top of the car, on the side of the car.
And now she wants me to vlog putting him on. Where do you reckon we should put him? Right in the front, in the middle? On the side? Okay, we can put him like here.
Park Ranger just drove by and stared at you.
Did he?
Putting Rex on.
Rex on. You're allowed to. GoPros are allowed to go on outsides of cars. I reckon that's the one. Should you zoom right in?
Just slightly. That's the one.
He's getting ready for his... Oh! Expedition.
Beautiful.
Do you reckon that's the right angle? Yeah, he looks good. So this little trip today is just so flippin' enjoyable. I don't know why, but I love doing these kind of adventures where you just go up into like the mountains where we are at the moment and you just drive really, really long, really, really scenic and beautiful roads, and you just come across incredible views as far as the eye can see. I mean, I'm switching between all different cameras. Holly's over here with her little GoPro shooting a time lapse down here. I got my Sony set up here shooting a time lapse because just over here there was a big storm. Literally it was like thundering and stuff here, so the time lapse just shot on there with the storm like disappearing. We just took some pictures on my like 50mm on my Canon where the sun was setting just over here of like the car. It's just, I don't know, this is like my kind of element. I love being in this kind of, I don't know, situation, this kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it, but I just love being out in the middle of kind of the environment, in front of nature, and just filming, just freehand, just going out and shooting and just being free with kind of filmmaking and photography and just being creative and just seeing cool shots when you're driving by and just pulling into these little pull-off bits and just making the most of it. It's so peaceful, so beautiful. Just love it. So we have just come out of the mountain Skyline region, just pulled off now, gone over the other side where we were just watching that storm, and that sky is flipping crazy. We're kind of like behind the storm, I guess, now, because the sun's setting. The colour of the sky has gone really, really orangey or something. It's really moody. Lovely textures. So we're now just driving back to, hopefully, where our hotel is. We're about, how far are we away?
About half an hour.
We're about half an hour away from about halfway up the mountain region. So we've probably done about 35, 40-ish miles, I think, today. But now we're pulling off because the sun's going down now. We've lost a lot of light. It is about 7:15 in the evening. We're going to try getting into the hotel at a reasonable hour today because we keep arriving at hotels rather late, and we need to get some food as well. We haven't actually had a proper the rain started. We haven't had a proper meal today, so I think that's kind of, we're on the lookout for food. Yep, and the storm is here. Alright, and we have now checked into our hotel for this evening. This looks nicer than last night. Lovely green wall.
I actually love the wall.
It's a cool colour green. One thing which made me laugh is we came in, obviously the first thing we do is to check the internet. Look at this. High speed internet access. All you got to do is just log on. Okay. So their high speed internet access is 0.1 download with no upload.
That is high speed. So high I can't even measure it.
How can you brand yourself with high speed internet where it virtually doesn't even tick over on a high speed meter? Vlog might be late. Food. What we found? What we saying? What do you want?
Everything.
You want everything? I could eat everything as well. Starving. Hank Marvin. Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we go get a takeaway Chinese?
You can sit on our sofa. Maybe watch TV.
TV? Who watches TV these days? Yeah, let's get a Chinese. Well, this looks like the place we need to go to get a Chinese. What are you saying?
Probably correct.
You're probably correct. I'm feeling a nice sweet and sour chicken. Rice? What are you after?
I have no idea.
Oh, is this the entrance? Maybe. Let's give it a go. Look at this. Cheeky little Chinese. Well, I say little. That, my friend, is a massive portion. I bought just sweet and sour chicken balls. Bit of rice. You know, single person. Are you ready?
That's like a whole farm's worth of chicken.
I said I was hungry.
You have to finish them.
That is a lot. Is that really for one person? That was one portion.
Welcome to America.
Blimey. Wow. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this. So a couple people have been asking in the comments about showing a map on kind of like the route, what we've been doing, instead of just saying names and stuff to actually show it. So I thought I'd show you where we've been. So let me show you this. So when we were in the Outer Banks, we were here, we were staying in Corolla. And then basically we stayed there for 2 nights, and then yesterday we drove south out of the island, all across this way. Then yesterday we stayed in this place called South Boston. So this morning we checked out of this hotel, and then we drove all the way up here. And then when you get to this point up here, let me just zoom in. So then when you get to this point here, this is the Skyline Drive, which goes all the way up through here. So we drove about half of it, maybe a third of it today. And then we pulled off, and then we're staying here at the moment in Harrisonburg. So tomorrow we're going to go back down the same road we pulled out of today and join the Skyline Drive on the same point we pulled off at, which is, come on. So we're basically going to drive back in there tomorrow, drive up here tomorrow, and then stay up here tomorrow night. And then we are going to be heading, how long are we staying there for? Just tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So we're going to basically drive the rest of the Skyline Drive tomorrow night, and then the day after tomorrow we're going to be heading over to Washington, I do believe, for maybe a couple of days. Yep. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys a quick little map of where we've been. But yeah, every day we're driving like a few hundred miles, even though in the vlogs it might not look like we're going that far. We actually are driving a very, very long way, and just putting a few clips in here and there because you don't want to film the whole journey because that'd be very boring. I hope you enjoyed today's random little adventure of the kind of the slow-mo, the kind of cinematic shots and the music and stuff. I really hope you guys enjoy that sort of stuff. I'll probably do the same sort of style thing tomorrow because we're going to be doing a lot more of the scenic stuff. So I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Remember, there's 3 very important things, which are stay happy, stay positive, stay awesome.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!